Hello everybody, welcome back to another Rancho Cordova Arts art tutorial. My name is Ron Hall, and today we're going to be talking about the Art of Story Part 2. Previously, in a tutorial I did, we talked about storyboards, continuous narratives, and comic strips. Today I want to talk about creating art for children's books. Um, Previously to getting back into art, I tried writing children's books and creating art for that, and I got some nice rejection letters, and so that was an interesting process. I don't know if I'll ever go back to doing it, but kind of wanted to show you the process that I was going through at the time. And so the story I'm going to share with you today and the process is about 15 years old, so I'd like to share that with you now. If you remember, I had talked about creating storyboards, and so the storyboard I created for the story was artwork I was going to be establishing for the book. Some publishers at the time kind of liked writers to just submit their manuscript, and then they would pair you up with an artist and see if they could work that out. And so I tried both avenues of just manuscripts and then also creating art. And so I will show you the storyboard and some of the artwork pieces that I created, and then read the story also, so you kind of get an idea of the whole process. So I will show you the storyboard first. So this is a storyboard. The name of the book is called Jungle Sam, after my youngest son Sam. And so I have a title page. There's a scene in the story about a bed, coming out of bed. He becomes a monkey man. There's a fish scene. There's a bat scene, a snow dog scene, Sam in the desert, a jaguar, and then back to bed. After I had submitted the manuscript, I received a nice rejection letter from me to expand on it, that they were interested but wanted me to expand on the story, to create more pages and more picture ideas. And so I had never gotten around to doing that. I kind of got into coaching and then working in the fire service, and so this was something that was more of a hobby. And so I'll kind of show you some of the pictures that I created and then read the story, and we'll talk about that in a sec. So this was the cover that I was working on. What I did was I got a photo of Sam, and then I kind of imposed it within all the animals that I was creating for the story. And I wanted it to be unique, and I wanted each piece of art to be done out of a different medium. So this was colored pencil and kind of colorful and unique, and I will show you the next one. So this one, the start of the story, he is in bed, and this is done with felt pen and some watercolor, and I kind of had him sneaking under the covers, or out from under the covers. And again, I used the photo image, and then I put kind of that within the art. This piece shows him becoming a fish, and this was with some watercolor and some colored pencil, and I try to give it a deep sea kind of look about it. And obviously this would have been cropped or cleaned up, and so just creating very vibrant pictures, and then I wanted to also do some collage and texture work, so I'll show you that. Okay, this one is done with construction paper or colored paper, and I wanted to build some texture going up. The armadillo in the desert scene is done with colored pencil, and again I used his image to kind of impose kind of like a costume look. And so this one would be very textured looking if it was to be photographed and then put it within a children's book. I did not create art for all the pieces in the storyboard, or even the story that I expand upon, but you can kind of see where I was going with it. So it's all part of the process. So at this time I'd like to read the story. I'm going to read it to you, and I'd like you to try to think of the images that you've seen that I created for the book, And then those that have not been created yet, I'd like you to use your imagination. Throughout all our tutorials, we've been talking about intuitive artwork, but a lot of times artists create artwork that comes in their mind. And before the advent of television, there was radio, and so a lot of early radio theater, there were no pictures. Children and adults alike use their imaginations and created images in their mind. Sometimes when you're doing art for a book, as you're writing it, images are popping up in your mind, and then you put those later on canvas or paper or photography. So I'd like you to bear with me and do that in your mind as I read the story to you. So as I read this, again, I'd like you to kind of visualize in your mind what these images look like and what you would create. And feel free to create art for this story, or I challenge you to write your own children's story and create your own artwork. And so, this is Jungle Sam by Ron Hall. It is 600 words. From beneath the blankets of his bed, Sam pokes out a sleepy head. Two small eyes look left and right, and with a sudden jump, two legs take flight. Quickly pouncing onto the floor, into the jungle, Sam does explore. Explore the jungle is what I'll do, but as an animal from the zoo. My belly is hungry, and I want jam. I think I'll be a monkey man. Jungle Sam the Monkey Man has hands for feet and feet for hands to climb atop the tallest tree to see as far as Sam can see. To search for jam to eat on toast is what Sam loves to do the most. Jam on toast is what I wish. Now I think I'll be a fish. Sam the fish has fins for hands to swim and swim to far-off lands in search of jam to eat on bread. I won't stop swimming till I'm fed. But Mom says fish live in schools and have to follow certain rules. Schools and rules are not for me. I'd rather fly to where I'm free. Flying free is where it's at. Now I think I'll be a bat. Sam the bat has wings for hands to fly over water and over land up to where the sky is blue in search of jam on something new. I'm tired of jam on just plain bread. Perhaps I'd like to pull a sled. Sam the dog has paws for hands to pull his sled across frozen lands. In search of jam is where I'll go. Perhaps I'd like my jam on snow. Jam on snow, that makes me laugh. Now I'll be a tall giraffe. Sam the giraffe has hooves for feet, and leaves from trees is what he eats. He hides between the tallest trees and stretches his neck for the tallest leaves. But jam on leaves, that just won't do. So now I'll be a kangaroo. Sam the kangaroo has two big feet to hop and search for jam to eat. I'll search for jam until I'm sore. I'll take a rest and search some more. I'm getting sleepy. I want my pillow. I think I'll be an armadillo. Sam the armadillo, built low to the ground. When I get scared, I get round. Within my ball, I'll roll about. When I find jam, I'll come back out. Through the desert, in his shell, Sam stops rolling to smell a smell. I smell jam. I'm almost there. Now I think I'll be a bear. Sam the bear, strong and brave, lives on a mountain in a cave. Through the forest, Sam does roam in search of jam to bring back home. Sam waddles slowly among the trees and catches a scent upon the breeze. I smell jam like never before. I'm so hungry I could roar. Searching for jam has made me tired. Now I'll be a big jaguar. Searching for jam. Sam the jaguar, long and sleek, the perfect cat for hide and seek. His cat pajamas are covered with spots. Sometimes he's seen, sometimes he's not. Deep in the jungle, baked on fire. Something smells good, says Sam Jaguar, creeping to the jungle's beat. The big jaguar smells something sweet. Baked tortilla spread with jam. Now that's the kind of treat for Sam. Warm tortillas with jam spread thick. The jaguar purrs with every lick. Tortillas and jam I do enjoy. Now I think I'll be a boy. Sam the boy, tired and fed, slowly crawls into his bed. Fast asleep, he dreams of jam and the jungle adventures of a boy named Sam. So hopefully with that story you were able to visualize all the scenes the sights, the smells, the animals that Sam could become. So this is something that both writing and visual art go together and create something completely new, kind of a collaborative. And so a writer could be both the writer and the artist, or an artist and a writer could collaborate and create from the story, creating a storyboard, and then putting that all together within the book. If you were able to see the Coretta Scott King Illustrator Awards at the MAC, there's just amazing artwork that was there. You can kind of see through the video and the gallery, if you weren't able to see the show, just the process of both books and art that come together, and so that's pretty amazing. So that concludes the art of storytelling, and I hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe, stay well, and please stay creative.